You know, police, we work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, where everybody here sleeping, you know, celebrating their Christmas and holiday. We're on the street in the rain, in the snow, in the cold. I mean, cops, you know, I love being a police officer. There's some bullshit going on, but I love being a police officer. It's one of the most needed of all the government jobs. It's like, you have no idea what it's like to be a cop. I used to carry like sunflower seeds in my pocket, and everybody knew me, from I'm gonna say it, whatever you want to call substance abuse, from the crackheads to the kids to the drug dealers. Everybody knew me, and it's like, you know, the job of police officers to be in uniform, physically present somewhere. If you stand on the corner, there's a drug-prone location, ain't nobody gonna sell no crack, no cocaine, no dope there. If you standing in front of a bank, ain't nobody gonna run up in that bank. If you standing in front of the token booth where you're supposed to be, ain't nobody gonna jump this turnstile. But if you hide in the staircase and, you know, behind the pole and jump out, that's what they want you to do. They don't want you to be physically present to stop the crime before it starts. Then you're not gonna have no numbers. You know, that's the whole thing. You gotta think it's like a business. So, I mean, like I said, we work, police have to do, deliver babies. There's been times where we go into people's houses and, like, you know, a lot of times the children are afraid to speak in front of the parent. I'll take kids in the room, yo, what's up, you know, why you not going to school, man? And they feel comfortable, you know, you sit down, children, they feel you, and they'll talk to you, and we do so much other than just catching somebody for rape or murder or robberies or somebody. So we do so much more that average people don't ever get to see, because it never hits the newspaper. Your supervisors know, but there's no documentation for that. On your monthly activity report, there's no space to put that. Wow, I found a 72-year-old lady who was lost and brought her back home. You know, nobody gives a shit about stuff like that. You know, you lock up some young kid, you know, rides his bicycle on the sidewalk and bring him in and run his name, and he's got an arrest warrant. You know, that's shit like that you write down. You know, you get a bunch of summonses. You know, they don't acknowledge. Wow, you know, I'm standing on this corner and I see this little kid, like 7 years old, riding his goddamn bike, like in and out the street, almost got hit by a car. But I took him home to his parents and said, yo, what's up? You know, your son's about to get hit by a car. You know, they never acknowledge nothing like that. This is not the type of cops they want anymore. They want us to be overly aggressive and grabbing people and locking them. I know cops that every time they get an arrest, whoever they lock up, that guy's bloody. He's coming to the precinct crying, he's bloody, pants hanging down, and I'd be like, yo, you know, he's good, loosen up the cuffs, you know, give him his phone call, you know, that shirt you say, I know my rights, they ain't got no rights. When you get locked up, you don't have no rights. Believe me, all that stuff they say, you know, you got the right to make silent. If you come in that precinct fighting and screaming and cussing, you ain't getting no phone calls. That's the truth. I did that shit 24 years, that's the truth. If you come in there acting like a knucklehead, and I know a lot of, you know, sorry, I speak fast. This is like, I still feel this. I tore my pectoral muscle in 2012. There was a guy who sliced his sister's face open. He was over his meds, and I barehooked the guy. Tore my pectoral muscle. To make a long story short, I was inside. I had to work behind the desk for 2 years for it to heal while I was doing therapy. I got a chance. I was in labs. This is where after you talk to the desk office, they sit you in labs, they, you know, searching and all that kind of stuff. Yo, I heard hundreds of stories of guys that was like, yo, the police lied. You know, the shit didn't go down like that. You know, yeah, I had some weed in my car, but I got stopped for a taillight, and next thing you know, they searched my whole damn car. And I'd be like, yo, dude, I know you're telling the truth. You know, there's so much going on in the police department that nobody knows about. And I'm hoping that after you guys hear us talk, and this is serious, man. It really affects everybody, man. I got like a gazillion stories I can tell you that will blow your mind. You'll be like, yo, this dude need to do a chapter 2 to this, man. This is, I'm serious. You need to do like a whole, I don't know how he put, what is this, an hour, 10 minutes? He put this, and he's got like hours and hours and hours of recording I think that's more powerful than this. So he did an amazing job, but this should be a goddamn series, man. I'm serious, man.